Okay, so alternate career opportunities for technical writers. Welcome, Anuj, and welcome all. So, Anuj is a blogger, content writer, podcaster, and YouTuber. He will be explaining more about himself, but here I would like to introduce him. So, Anuj has 16 years of experience in instructional design and content development. He has worked with multiple MNCs and software development companies to develop training content. He is a professional blogger. He maintains his own website, and the additional part is he has developed his website on his own that might interest few of you who might be looking for the same stuff. And he's a social media enthusiast. He has a lovely 8-year-old son and husband to a superwoman. That's awesome, Anuj. And his hobbies are reading, and he is very passionate about writing. So I'll hand it over to Anuj. Anuj, please go ahead. Welcome again.
So yeah, thanks so much, Puneet. I think that sums up about me, about my experience. I mean, I don't need to say anything what you all mentioned. So thank you. First of all, thank you so much for providing me an opportunity to share my experience and share my 2 cents on whatever I have learned so far or whatever I know to this community. So, friends, first of all, welcome to this session. And I mean, this session, alternative careers in technical writing. I believe. When Puneet contacted me to have a session, so first thing that I had in mind is that in the scenario that we are in today, COVID 19. I know a lot of us people are stressed out. I mean, maybe a few people. Uh, Also, I keep seeing on LinkedIn and other social media networks that people have lost their jobs. And I think this is a very tough scenario. But having said that, I mean, it is also an opportunity for us. At least it. People has come and say that 2020 has been very bad. I mean, it is not very good from various perspective. I know that I mean, from finance sector or maybe some sectors have been really hit hard. But if I have to ask myself, I believe 2020 has been a year of an opportunity, and I believe 2020 has given me opportunity to do a lot of things which I thought that I should start but couldn't due to some time constraint. But I used 2020 this particular time as an opportunity to do a lot of stuff which I had already always dreamed of doing. For example, I started my podcast when the lockdown happened. I started my YouTube channel when I had already started, but slowly began to do it full-fledgedly. I devoted my time into blogging. So here I am today with this session. So in this session, what I will do is I will give you some first steps before you can find the opportunities. What is it that you need to do before you can find the opportunity? Because I believe that in this world today that we are in, we are all so lucky, I would say, that to have the internet as a place where we can search anything. And internet is full of opportunities for us. It's just that we just need to find that whether we are just getting started in a career or whether even if we are very much experienced, it's only that we need to just find the right opportunity available for us in order for us to make our career path probably in the near future. And then also I would list some of the alternate options that are available in the market today that you can choose from, and then what you need to do, the next steps basically once you identify those. What are the probably things that you need to think over before you once you start on your chosen opportunity. Yeah, next slide, please, Puneet. Yeah, after the introduction one. So So as I said before we begin, next slide. Yeah. So these are the three things that I believe are very important before even we list down the opportunities. I mean, one is that we need to discover our passion, what we are really passionate about. I mean, if we are passionate, obviously, I mean, we are passionate about writing, but they could be uh, there could be also some other things that we are passionate about. Let's say I am passionate about speaking, or I'm also passionate about coaching something. So that is my passion. So you need to identify your passion as to what is your passion, and then identify that opportunity. And then based on your passion, the next thing that you need to do is you need to identify your strengths. So what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And means once you identify those strengths, you need to means uh, you need to capitalize on that. You need to master your skill, basically what really is skill. For example, if you are technical writer, so you need to see what your strengths are in technical writing. So let's say you are a master in API documentation or any other tool like Theta or something of that sort. So you need to see what really are your strengths, and then once you have your identify your strengths, then you find your goal. What is the end purpose in life, or what you want to do, basically. Because until and unless you do that, or until and unless you have the clear objective, it will be like hitting a blind target. So I mean, you need to identify your goal. You need to have that objective in life, what you want to do, in order to I mean look for the opportunities. So what are really different opportunities to earn? I mean, apart. I mean, once you have done all these three steps, you are way ahead to identify I mean, as I said earlier, in this internet, we have a lot of opportunities where we can earn apart from our daily job. And these days, I'm reading a book. I think it's a very good book. It's called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and he clearly mentions that we have been taught in our school life, in our education, that I mean, we need to work, we need to study hard in order to so that we get a job and work, uh, and then work for money. But I think it should be other way around. We work so that the money comes to us. I mean, it shouldn't be that we work so much that we means we work for money. So that is not the convention that we should follow. I think, uh, having said that, I mean, let's see what are the opportunities that are available. Yeah, next slide. Puneet, next slide. Yeah. So the first thing that is go to my heart is blogging. So today, a lot of people, I mean, even I used to think that blogging is a hobby. Uh, Even when I started my blogging journey, I think it was around 6 to 8 years back. When I started my blogging journey, I started as an hobby. I mean, created a free blog on blogger.com. I used to just write blogs on a monthly or whenever I used to feel like. That was just a hobby. But today, if you ask me, it is not just a hobby. People are taking it as a career option. They are doing that full time, and they are doing pretty well. They are earning millions if they are if it is done right manner, basically. So if you are really passionate about something, I mean, let's say it can be anything. I mean, it doesn't need to be related to technical writing. Let's say you are passionate about food, or you like food, or you like I mean some health. You like to talk about some health related items, or maybe something related to mental stress. So you can create a blog. You can start a blog and post article in that direction, and do it in a consistent manner. and slowly you will see that it becomes a habit, and that habit, you will not know when that habit will give you a kind of a blog which is a permanent one, and you can become a full-time blogger. So I would say starting the blog is very easy, and the quote I would say is that I would quote all these words, that it doesn't really require any technical skills. I mean, you don't need to be a programmer to start a blog. You can do it very easily. I mean, you can build it very easily. I mean, there are various blogging platforms available. I mean, be it WordPress, be it Blogger. I mean, you can start a blog very easily. You just need to have an expertise in that particular area that you want to blog about, or what you or you just need to probably have a liking in the field that you are writing on. Next slide, please. So another area which is trending these days, I mean, it has been trending, but these days it has become a lot more common, and due to COVID, it is more being uh, given space, is content writing or copywriting. I mean, it is one of the most popular venues that has become, and there is a huge demand for content writers, copyright, and that to experienced content writers, I would say, who are able to write well written and well researched content. And if you look at any job site like Naukri.com or even LinkedIn, you will find that I mean, a lot of jobs are there available. Even in this scenario that we are in, I mean, there are a lot of jobs for content writing, who can write fresh content, and that attracts the attention and traffic. I mean, having come to think of it, I mean, I would say uh, you do a lot of networking, because I think LinkedIn is the best platform to get to see those jobs, because even till date, if you are active on LinkedIn, you can get a lot of opportunities for content writing and copywriting, and not just for content writing or copywriting, for other areas as well. So if you focus on content writing and copywriting, I mean, you can either work as a full-time copywriter, and you can look for a job if you are just getting started in your career, or if you are an experienced, maybe you can take up some freelance projects, some freelance part-time projects on a start to start with, since you already working, so you can do it on a part-time basis. There are a lot of websites that are available, that have been available, and they are available, and they are more active today. Some of them, they are mentioned over here, like there's one Fiverr.com, then there is Upwork.com, then Freelancer.com and WorkHire.com, and there are other websites as well that are available, and they provide you with various gigs, various freelance projects on a commission basis, and that you can take up. I know there's a lot of competition, but if you have the skill, if you have the expertise, then and you get that one project going, then sky is the limit. Next slide, please. So another area which I feel is very trending is video blogging. Yes, my friend, you heard it right. Video blogging, that is trending a lot, and within these 5 months, I have seen a lot of people posting videos and creating YouTube channel and getting a lot of hits as well. And why is it so? Is because I mean, because it gives your reader, your audience, a way to interact through your face. So like I am talking right now, so it gives space to them. So it is a very good way to communicate with your audience. Your communicate your ideas. So if you're not camera shy, or if you're good with the speaking on camera, it might be a very good platform. I mean, you can create videos, and then upload it on YouTube or any other channel like Vimeo.com. Uh, I mean, on any category that you are comfortable with. It could be, again, it could be anything. It's not necessary that you create a YouTube channel or create videos specifically on technical writing. You can do it any. In fact, one of my friends, she upload videos. She's an instructional designer, but she have created a YouTube channel on parenting. On she create videos, upload videos on how to do parenting for kids, how to means make how to deal with kids, how to deal with deal with stress related to kids and stuff like that. So he she does that, and there's another one of my friends who have created a YouTube channel on gardening or let's say lifestyle. I mean, decorating home. So these are the things that you can do. It's not necessary that you do focus only on technical writing. And if you want to focus on technical writing, you can even do that. I have a lot of my friends who have created videos on specializing on creating educational video content, specifically on content writing, technical skills like data and stuff like that. So, but having said that, just ensure that topic you choose for the videos will interest the people, will engage them. It's not that you just create a video at random. I mean, I saw a lot of videos being posted which are just junk. So, I mean, that doesn't make sense. So, the topic that you choose it for the videos should interest your audience. Next slide, please. So, another area which I feel is trending these days is in coaching or training. You can become a coach or e-coach, I would say, during this time that we are in. I mean, you can become a trainer if you have like, I mean, we have a lot of these professional course certification courses on Tech Tribe. So likewise, there are other platform as well where you can I mean you can create your own course on in fact online course, and if you like to train people, because there's a dearth of people who are skilled basically. So if you think that you have that just to train people, to coach people, you can create an online course and also earn money from that. I mean, there are several platforms where you can create online courses. One of them is Udemy. Then there are other like Teachable. Thinkific is another platform, and Skillshare, that is another platform where you can create and sell online courses. I mean, they take some minor commission, but that can be a very good platform for you to start creating courses and selling them as well to the audience. Or maybe if you have that expertise, you can even become a tutor, an online tutor, uh, to train people. I mean, to train students who are in school or college on on educational subjects like physics and chemistry. So, I mean, there are online websites like myprivatetutor.com and Tutor India, and there are other websites where you can register as an online tutor and I mean, and then train students as well. Next slide, please. So what else? Apart from all of these are the list of activities that available on internet today. I mean, as I said, internet is full of opportunities for you. It's just that you just need to see you need to choose the area. You need to see what area matches as per your goals, as per your passion, as per your interest. I mean, you can do podcasting. You can earn money from podcasting as well. You can if you if you are good at designing, you if you're good at I mean, creating those, or some photography, or if you're good at designing templates, word templates. I mean, you can sell photos or even templates and checklists as well. Uh, Even stock market, that is a good option if you have finance expertise. Probably you can, I mean, you can start in stock marketing, and also then consultancy. You can become a consultant and provide consultancy services, technical writing consultancy, or content writing consulting for various organizations or people who want your service. Because at this time that we are in COVID scenario, there are a lot of people who have uh, I mean, where their market is not going. So probably you can provide consulting to them. How should you capitalize this situation to make the best of the situation? So you can become a consultant and offer your consulting services and earn from that. And then there are many other opportunities that are available today.
Hi, Anuj. Anuj?
No, I think we lost Anuj.
Uh,
I think he's offline or something.
yeah, let's
Oh, he's
wait for
joining
a minute.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Anuj, please go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I think I got dropped with some connection issues. Yeah, so where I was, I
So you're
was
talking about the stocks option, like how you can perform a
okay.
career, have a career in
Okay.
stocks also.
Okay. So these are all the opportunities that are available for you. I mean, as I said earlier, you can become an online tutor, and also you can become a consultant and provide your consulting services. I mean, being a technical writer, you can provide consulting services for technical writing or content writing. I mean, and this time that we are in today, your you can provide consulting services as to how to capitalize on this situation and to get going. So that would be really helpful for the organization. And there are many other opportunities that are available today. Next slide, please. So the next steps. Yeah, next slide. Keep going. So, having said that, I mean, the list of opportunities, they are many, but what you need is one, discipline. I mean, that is the key. I mean, you need to be very disciplined in terms of whatever option that you choose. I mean, I know that you have a job, so you have a 9 to 5 job, but you all once you choose an opportunity, you need to be really disciplined. For instance, let's say you choose blogging. So, and if you choose to create a blog every week, so that means that you need to write a blog every week, or for that matter, if you choose podcasting or a video, you post a video every week. You need to do that every week. So discipline is very key. Honesty, that is important. You need to be honest to your client, to your customers, to tell about your services in an honest manner. You need to be a little courageous. Means that is very important. I mean, if you want to grow in your career, if you want to earn money, if you want to grow your money, so it's very important that you need to be courageous. Apart from 9 to 5 job, maybe probably spend a little more, 2 or 3 hours ahead or early, and maybe even work on weekends probably to if you really want to get going. Empathy is another thing. You need to empathize with the audience. So for instance, if you're writing a blog, then probably you need to do some research about the audience, what your audience is thinking about. Because if you are not empathize with the audience, your blog will not means, get much traffic, or it will not turn out to do well. perseverance and patience, these are the two important factors. I mean, perseverance, why I say is that a lot of time it happens that we start something, but we fail to capitalize. We just get let down by the result. So I think that shouldn't be the case. I have recorded a podcast also regarding this topic. So you can go to my website, www.iamanujkapoor.com, and you go to my podcast, and there's one episode that where I have talked about how to avoid perseverance. So you can go over there, and patience is very key. And then one thing that I missed out in this is networking. That is very important field. You need to network with a lot of people. Once you start creating your content, once you start sharing it, you need to network with people. That networking in today's scenario is very important. Yeah, it's like so. That's it from my side. Any question from your end?
Okay, so guys, some questions are there. I can see in the chat box. Okay. Anybody has any question? I can see this question.
I think there's a question on W3 schools exclusively for HTML and CSS courses.
So Shari mentions is W3 schools exclusively for HTML and CSS courses. I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I think is it specific to this session or general? I'm not sure.
Yes.
It was a general query, but if you know anything on that, probably you can share your knowledge and throw some light
Yeah,
on it.
I think I'm not sure of this, but yes, W3 courses we have. What I know is that there are other courses as well on programming, on. In fact, when I created one learning, on C++. I think there are some courses on that. I may be wrong, maybe. I mean, but yes, it's there are a lot of technical courses over there.
Okay, thank you.
W3 Dishari, I would say, based on what I have explored so far, it's more about subject based. So even like if what all topics that Anuj has mentioned here. So if you pick the topic based, so how to write, then it will more talk about English rather than saying how to freelance. Okay.
Okay.
So those kind of courses it contains, very topic based.
Okay, I will, explore more on that.
Yeah. Okay,
Thank
Ravi asks, do the sites you mentioned, such as Upwork, are reliable in terms of payment, assessing the content quality?
Yes, obviously. I mean, though I don't have much of experience in that, so I believe some judgment. But yes, I haven't find anyone have facing any issues in terms of payments. Of course, I mean, you just need to be a little careful. And this is a these are the website where you can post your gigs. I would say projects. You can bid for projects, and probably once you get the projects, you get the payment from them. They charge some minimal commission. But I think I know people who have taken who have opted for these websites, have got one or two projects, and then probably once they have got that client, they have gone independent. They didn't use it, and probably they've gone independent. And once they got that one client, they start getting the customers. They start getting the clients through the net. So I think network is the best thing. Networking is the best thing for projects. So and also once you start that one project through these websites, and then sky is the limit.
Thanks, Anuj. Gaurav is asking, he tried his luck on freelancer.com. So you have any tips on how to get the projects in on such websites?
No, I'm afraid I don't have much of tips on that, because I'm still feeling unlucky on that part. Yes, it is a bit tricky. I mean, freelancer.com.
Okay, so let me take that up. Gaurav and others. So basically, all these freelancing websites, wherever technically you have to compete, okay, with others, and all these Upworks, those are very reliable sites, international sites. Many corporate companies also hire freelancers, not only for content writing, but for all other fields. So one, it has a some process, okay. First thing is when you are new to these sites, spend some days, I'm not saying some hours, if you really want to pursue those things, spend some days studying the kind of profiles you see there, how people basically, number one, see how what people are asking for your field, what is the demand. Second thing, see how people from your field are responding. You can see the responses, there, unless it's a private message, you can see the responses. So first observe that. That is a good learning, that how to quote. Don't quote too less, because many people think if you're quoting too less, then your quality is bad. Okay, that's why you're compromising. And otherwise, what you have to quote, and quoting is also an art. So that is why I'm saying observe how people are basically bidding there, all these things. And of course, to get a project, we can't simply say there that I have 10 years of experience, so give me this project. You have to be ready with some kind of samples. That is why, like what Anuj was mentioning, blogging and all, you know, if you have that kind of portfolio, if you have already, it is very easy to share with the share while bidding. So basically enhance your profile and then check how the responses are there. Every website behaves in a different way, I mean in terms of clients and all. So study that, and I'm sure that will help you at least get a breakthrough. Okay, Anuj, next question is, from Anish, can you mention any open source projects where we can contribute apart from payments?
Yeah,
Open,
I mean, this
yeah.
is again, I mean, I'm not aware of open source projects. I mean, I'm not sure how to answer that.
Okay,
Maybe I need to
so
do some research here on that.
yeah, yeah. Somebody else is saying something, trying to say.
One open source project, it's not exactly an open source project, but Google has this season of docs. They call it Google Season of Docs, where
Oh,
they open it for all the technical writers around the globe. And you need to fill up forms, and there are a lot of open source companies, those who basically do not have writers, and they outsource their project to Google, and Google then search for writers around the globe. They select few, and then you get to work with these open source companies. And then there is, it's not basically related to payment. They give you some small amount of stipend to do that work. But yes, I think Google Season of Docs is something that's really interesting, and you could explore more on that. I had actually participated last month, but I did not make through the project. So yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
that's that's good information to me also. So
yeah,
yeah,
that's interesting. I know a few people who have qualified for Google Docs, this project. So
Right.
yes, that's a very good option. Okay, anyone else has question? Otherwise, we will wind up this session. Okay, so I think we are good.
so
Thanks.
Puneet, just before we wind up, I mean, so thank you so much for your giving me an opportunity, Puneet. First of all, again, I mean, to share my some information, whatever I have on this particular topic. And feel free to visit my website www.imanojkapoor.com. You can there are a lot of blogs. I have tried to create a lot of content. I mean, and I create a lot of content in this area as well. So do write to me as well. I mean, you can subscribe to my mailing list in my website. Once you go over there, you will receive a request to subscribe to my mailing list. I keep sending a email newsletter every month or so, and you can also write to me at my mail ID as well, or you can WhatsApp me in case you need any information.
Yeah, so all these details will be available as we will be sharing the slides. So those who are interested can contact you directly also. And so, and one more thing